Come on.
I'll tell you one guy who's not laughing, and that's A.J. Brown.
You know what he is doing, right?
He belly aching. He ain't too happy.
Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers.
Yes.
That's what he doing. Boy, let me tell you something. This era, if I got beef with you and smoke with you, I ain't going to take it to you. I'm taking it to Twitter. I'm not going to go talk to the offensive coordinator. I'm going straight to Twitter. Ryan, what is up with him? And first, it's all good. I'm reading peaceable books and understanding peace in my inner chi. Now, he's taking to Twitter.
That's right. Well, yesterday, of course, the Eagles beat the Tampa Bay Bucks in Tampa Bay. Big game for them.
They've only won 18 games in a row, correct?
Yes.
18 games in a row, concluding playoffs and Super Bowl.
Yes.
18 games.
A.J. Brown finished that game with 2 catches on 9 targets for 7 yards. So A.J. not satisfied with just the win, was very unsatisfied with his performance, or I guess the lack of production, and he posted a picture of a quote, and that quote is, "If you're not welcomed, not listened to, quietly withdraw. Don't make a scene, shrug your shoulders, and be on your way."
Right. Basically saying that he wants to be out. He doesn't care about the winning, doesn't care about the Super Bowl. He wants his numbers. And if I'm the Eagles, I would happily move off from him. Seriously, because you're winning. He's saying he's not getting the numbers anyway, so we can replace him with somebody who really wants to be on a winning team. He's a talented player. I'm not saying he's a bum. He could go somewhere else, go to a bad team and get all the numbers you want. You could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's selfish. When you're winning, if you're struggling and you're not winning and you're not getting the football and you're a talent, I understand that. When you're a team that won 18 games in a row and the Super Bowl and all these other things, everybody can't get the ball. Everybody can't make a play. Really, isn't it about winning? I think it's about winning. It's great if you could be in the mix. There are a lot of guys. I bet you could. We were watching this. It's on the TV. We weren't watching it, but we were on TV. A football player's life.
Oh, yeah. Kelvin Johnson.
Kelvin Johnson with the Lions. He played in 3 playoff games, no meaningful games in his career. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think he would rather play, okay, got all the numbers, went to the Hall of Fame, that's nice. Nobody remembers him for some important catch or big game, you know what I mean, or big game, or he got the thrill of winning a Super Bowl or something, NFC championship, whatever it was. I would give up some of that to win. There are a lot of guys who play for bad teams who pile up numbers. Mm-hmm. We talk about in the NBA, somebody has to score.
Pointless points is what I call them.
Somebody has to score.
Kevin Martin, boy, he was averaging like 26 a game on 10 and 72 teams.
Right, because somebody has to score, right? Those are the points you want. Where are you on it? I think it's selfish.
So this is 2 things with me. A.J. Brown, I have 0 problems if he wants more passes. We saw what he can do last week, right? We thought this might be the change for them opening up. He goes for 6 catches last week, 100-something yards. And he looks good. And you're like, all right, this is what the offense is going to become. And then all of a sudden, 109 yards and a touchdown last week. Other games, he's gone 1 catch for 8 yards, 5 for 27, and then last night, 2 for 7. Right? That's embarrassing for him. I get it. He says, I'm one of the top 2, 3, 4 receivers in the league. I should be averaging 80, 90 yards a game, 6, 7, 8 catches, a touchdown every other game. That's how he feels. So I don't have a problem with him wanting more. Receivers have been doing it. What's the position we call the diva in NFL? Receivers. You name the receiver for the most part, they've been doing that. My issue is him going so public with a team that has been so trying to be locked in and be focused on going to Super Bowls and winning multiple Super Bowls. My issue is with that he's going public and putting tweets out there because now we got to talk about the tweet. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, which means the next reporter, hey, AJ, I saw your tweet through the game. What's it? Now instead of talking about how we can get better as an offense because it can't have 0 passing yards in the second half, right? What 1932 leather helmet team is this? So I agree. They need to get better offensively for where they're trying to go. If you're trying to get better and for the end of the season, postseason, Super Bowl, they got to get better offensively. That's without a doubt.
No, but see,
you don't have to make a public face and stink about it all the time.
But here's my issue.
Have us having to discuss this all the time.
You just talked about it. He had over 100 yards just a week before. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's not like they froze him out or he hadn't gotten any balls or we don't know his talent. I just don't want anybody on my team who thinks their numbers is better than winning. You didn't win, 8 of your last 10. You've won 18 games in a row. It's working. You're a part of something. Some days you get numbers, other games you don't get numbers. It can't be about that. I don't want that guy. If I'm in the front office, thank you. I got to move off of you. I really want somebody who wants to be here, wants to be a part of the team. There's games. You talked about it. Patrick Mahomes last year, his numbers weren't great. They kept winning. You got to keep winning. It's about winning. That's the only thing that matters. When you start talking about your personal numbers on a team that's won 18 games in a row in the NFL and you're not satisfied, dude, you're eating dirt. Because you should be satisfied.
Here's the thing. He got $100-something million. He's got a big deal. He's the man, and I think that comes with it. He wants to be able to say, we're winning, and I'm a part of the winning because ego, pride, look at me.
18-0 is 18-0.
I'm having a Pro Bowl type year, and we're also winning. So that's my biggest issue. Ain't him not wanting the ball. I don't have a problem with that.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, I'm saying for me.
For a team that's won 18 games in a row, I don't want that dude on my team. I don't
want you making a fuss. Come talk to me.
That's what it is. He made a fuss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come talk to me. Come talk to offensive coordinator. Come talk to a quarterback coach. Whatever. Let's figure this thing out. I agree. We need to get better offensively because they keep it in these weird games where they should lose, but they find ways to win, and we know that's not going to be beneficial towards the end of the season. But you don't have to make a fuss. You don't have to read a book on the sideline. You don't have to make a fuss last year a couple times. You don't have to make everybody think you and Jalen Hurts don't get along. You don't have to do it 2 weeks ago or after the win last week when you had a big night. This is what we're supposed to do. We've got to be more explosive. So I have an issue with that. And I agree. At a certain point, we're going to have to move forward because you keep being a distraction in a team that is a reigning Super Bowl champ.
Go play
that's
for
been
a
to
bad
a couple
team.
of Super Bowls in the last 3 years, and it's trying to go back again. So that's my issue. I don't have an issue if you want the ball. What receiver didn't? T.O., Michael Irvin, Chris Carter, Randy Moss, everybody wants the ball. And
none of those guys, their team had won 18 games. And I'm dead serious. Like, to go public in that, cryptic way and put out the message, I'd be like, as general manager, I'd be like, dude,
I'm passive-aggressive.
Go talk to whatever. You want to hold on to that and whatever. But that's for you. You know what you're doing? That's for your homies who keep going, how come you don't get the ball? That's who you're addressing. Seriously. That's the only people are those people who are in your camp who are like, look at what so-and-so got 150 yards. You don't get the ball. How come you don't get no touchdown? How come they don't throw you the ball? He don't like you. And you're listening to that instead of being like.
They give you all that money for no reason just to block. All you doing is blocking.
Exactly.
Yeah. But on a separate conversation, Rob, their offense is really weird right now. Saquon Barkley is not getting busy. The passing game, 0 yards in the second.
Last year was all Saquon. All right.
I'm just saying this is strange. Like, your offense can be like,
look at what they did in Tampa, man. That's a big win.
Weird. They have weird halves where they're like, what the heck just happened there? All right, Rob. So they're watching us right now, which means another thing they can do is what?
They can subscribe. All you got to do is hit that button, subscribe to The Odd Couple for some of the best sports talk content in the nation.
Facts. And while you're at it, they can like, they can comment, they can share. Do all that for us. We appreciate it. Just do all that right up in here.